Hello guys, I'm the AnimeUpRise. Welcome to another visual novel playthrough, and we're playing Sakura Gym Girls. Yes, it's been a long time since we played one of these games, which actually 2 years. We haven't played a Sakura game since 2020, and I've been in my visual novel phase again. It's officially been reacted into life, and I am playing a lot of visual novels. So I thought, well, we're in this bitch. Let's actually do a visual novel playthrough on the channel because honestly, I've been craving it for a while, and I have been saying this for a bit now. And I know it's an Nekopara, bear with me. If I like this series, I'll commit to playing all the Nekopara games. That's a promise on me. And for my friends who watch my channel, this is awkward. Let's get in this shit. Let's start. Thank you very much for your patronage, ma'am. Please come again. My customer, an elderly woman with white hair and a hunched back, thanks me and takes her books from the counter. Then after saying goodbye in a reedy voice, she shuffles out of the store. The bell over the door dings in her absence, and once again, the store fills with silence. I lean back in my chair and sigh and fold my arms. It's almost lunchtime, and that elderly woman who came in to buy a few murder mysteries is the second customer I've had all day. I hardly dare to check the contents of the old-fashioned till. I know it'll only depress me. I've been running this bookstore for almost 3 years now, ever since my grandfather passed away. This store used to belong to him. It was his pride and joy, and he invested a huge amount of time and money into it. For 50 years, my grandfather worked here. He sat behind the very counter I'm sitting at right now. He used this very till to the store, crumpled notes and loose coins. And when he greeted or bade goodbye to his customers, they would enter and exit through that door. The store hasn't changed a single bit during the last 50 years, even after I took over. I've been wondering for a while whether I should try to modernize this place to better suit the needs of consumers in the 21st century, but I can't bring myself to do that. Sure, this store might be a relic of the past, and maybe it doesn't get that many customers, but changing things up would feel like a betrayal to my grandfather. He loved this store just the way it was, and when I used to come here as a little kid, I loved it too. I still do. Yes, I do. I like this game, this store. I don't want it to change, but I'm starting to worry that this might be an inevitability. This isn't good. If things keep going like this, then... Shohei? Again, sorry, we're back here with the girl voices, dude. I wish these games had voice acting, but we're gonna have to try my best. Light-voiced riser here. Asa, my most trusted and only employee, calls out to me, her expression quizzical. She was busy sorting up the shelves that last half hour, but I guess she must have finished with this laborious, uninteresting task. Else she would be striking up a conversation. Are you alright? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Are you sure? I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I think. I'm alright, at least for the moment. I've been able to keep this store going for these last few years somehow or another, but... Well, okay. Since it's lunchtime, do you want to go on break? You look like you can need some rest. I can look after the store for you while you're gone. Is that alright? Of course! I've had a big breakfast this morning, so I'm not very hungry. I can keep going for hours and hours. Huh. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I won't ask you to defer your lunch break for hours, of course, but I'll gladly go lunch early. I know that was bad, but bear with me. Yes, you do that. Don't work yourself too hard. Chance would be a fine thing. But given how dead this store must have been most of the time, yeah, sure. Hey, don't get too down on yourself either. Oh wait, whatever. Nice first episode, eh, guys? Oh, Asa must have read my mind because she's looking rather serious. The store will be safe in hands with me. You got nothing to worry about. I'm not so sure about that last part, but... Thanks, Asa. You really are reliable. I have no idea what I'd do without you. I don't like how these are always there. That's save game. Hold on a second. the day trickles by, and eventually Austin and I shut up the store. With the lights turned off and the shutters drawn, the pair of us then head to the nearby izakaya. It's one of my favorite places to go unwind, mostly because of how cheap its beer and snacks are. Naturally, since Asa is my most valued and only employee, I offer to foot the bill on the occasions we come here. I think she deserves a treat every now and in a while, given how hard she works. Sometimes I think I'd like to take Asa out to a fancier joint, so I can properly show my appreciation for her. But Asa seems fond enough of it here, small and smoky though it is. Asa is rather shy and she doesn't like drawing too much attention to herself. When we come here, she usually takes a table in the corner, away from the eyes of other patrons. I think she'd feel too awkward to go a generally smoky place to... This might be a typo in this game. Because, like, I think she'd feel too awkward to go a generally smoky restaurant. That's a typo. It's not. This wasn't me this time. I swear. Okay. Anyways, I think she'd feel too awkward to go to a generally swanky restaurant. I'll fix it for the game. Besides, I don't think Asa has any clothes that would really suit a French or Italian sit-down joint. I've worked with Asa for almost 3 years, and I've never seen her wear anything other than skirts and jeans, or shirts and jeans. I don't know if she owns any skirts, much less anything dress. I can't really picture Asa dressed up like that. I don't think it would suit her. I think she looks plenty nice the way she is already. That's my opinion at least, but... Hey, Shoei, I know this might seem sudden, but there's something I want to ask you. I really want to know your opinion about something, as a man, and please promise you'll be honest with me. Don't feel obliged to spare my feelings, I could take it. Asa looks pretty agitated about something. She's barely touched her beer and she's not had a single chicken skewer, though I know how much she likes them. Now that I think about it, Asa's been acting a little oddly today. She's always been on the quiet side, but she was even quieter than usual back at work, and she stumbled over her own feet while stalking through the shelves. I wonder what's going on. Me too! Let's see what happens. Is something the matter? You could say that. I suppose it's been playing on my mind for a while, but well... You know my older sister got married last week, don't you? Of course, I remember you telling me all about it. Asa's older sister, Chisato, is 6 years Asa's senior. I've not met her before, but Asa's described her to me. She sounds like a successful businesswoman, sensible and mature. She met her husband back at university, and after dating for almost 8 years, they finally tied the knot. Asa seemed happy enough for her sister, but also despondent. She didn't tell me in so many words that it was bothering her, but I have to wonder whether she's started to worry about her own love life. Asa's only 24. I think she's still too young to fuss about finding the one, but I know women can be touchy about this sort of thing. I'm certain that's where this conversation's heading, but I don't prompt Asa. I'd rather let her get there in her own time. Yes, Chisato had a Western-style wedding. It was very grand. She wore a big white dress with a veil, and she looked beautiful. Everybody thought so. I was her bridesmaid. I had to wear this pastel dress Chisato had picked up for me. It wasn't very fancy, as Chisato's dress, of course, but it wasn't the star of the show. It was a bit embarrassing, though, having all these eyes on me. Asa shivers. The wedding took place in a huge venue, and Chisato invited so many guests. I had no idea she had so many friends. It made me feel a bit inadequate. I can't imagine when I get married. If I get married, I'll have half as many people showing up to my celebration. It was so noisy I could hardly hear myself think.
But this isn't the part that's really bothering me.
No? Asa shakes her head. That's, her voice. I'm getting stuck in her voice now because I'm doing it so much.
My grandma took me to one side of the ceremony was over. She was asking me, well, you know, what grandparents can be like.
My own grandparents are pretty chill, actually. The ones who are still alive, at least, on my mother's side. But maybe that's because I'm a guy. There's less pressure on me, I guess, to hurry up and get married. I imagine that is what she was nagging me about.
You would imagine correctly.
Well, that was too hard. Well, that wasn't too hard. Us talked to me about her grandmother before, and she sounds like a nagging old harden, regular harpy.
She got started on my hair like she always does, though she couldn't comment on my clothes, not when I was wearing that dress. She said it looked nicer than usual, at least, but that was all thanks to Chisato's keen eye when it comes to fashion.
Ouch. Talk about a backhanded compliment. Yes, sir. What the fuck's with that grandma, man? Come on, grandma, you should be chill. Come on, you're at a wedding. You gotta don't be doing this now. Come on, wait until the celebration's over. Be cool about it. Come on. What are you doing?
I don't think she meant to compliment me at all. She never does. She always finds something to scold me for. I'm already 24, but she treats me like a little girl. She asked me when I was going to follow in Chisaso's footsteps and get married, but then she said I needed a boyfriend for that first, and I had not made much progress there. It didn't make me feel very good about myself. And then, to make matters worse, she said I'd never be able to get a boyfriend the way I am now, not when I let myself go so much.
What does she mean by that?
She meant that I'd gained weight. She told me I was getting chubby and no man would ever fall in love with me, not unless he had some kind of fetish.
Well, goddamn, that's not cool. What's up with this, Grandpa? You know, this is a sentimental subject, man. You can't be going on about this. You gotta be cool. Again, you're at a fucking wedding. Why you like bombing her at a wedding, dude? You gotta chill, alright? You gotta chill. Calm down, Grandma. Please. Oh, Asa. I exhale in sympathy with my employee, who now looks so distraught I'm afraid she might start sobbing. Asa has a complex about her appearance already. With how short she is, she doesn't need to start worrying about her weight, too. That was a horrible thing for your grandmother to say. You should listen to her. That's right, don't listen to your grandmother. You shouldn't. She's mean.
Shouldn't I?
No. What should I say in response to that? Well, goddamn, I'm gonna make it a habit to save at every point of choice, just as a thing. Maybe your grandmother has a point, but I think I'll find the way you are. Well, objectively, looking objectively here, she looks fine. Like, I'm gonna be honest, she looks fine to me. I'm okay with it. It's all right, you know. I think we're good on this. So I think what we have to choose here is blatantly obvious. I think you're fine the way you are. No, you don't even look a little bit fat. I think she was just saying that to get you under your skin.
Maybe, but well, I did gain weight after I got back from the wedding, and the numbers.
Asa blushes.
I don't want to go into specifics, but I am heavier than I thought. I think I really have put on weight. I was trying not to think about it, but it's been bugging me so much I'm starting to think I should do something about it.
And by something, you mean?
I should probably go on a diet for a start. I've been eating too much lately, mostly because of you.
Because of me? Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yes, you! You keep making lunch for me. Well, I appreciate it, but your portion sizes are too big. You always take too much rice and you prepare too many sides. And the worst thing is, I can't stop eating it. Your food is simply too delicious. Your cooking is even better than my mother's. You've fattened me up over the years with all your delicious ginger chicken.
Ginger chicken, dude? Alright, nice. Chicken. Nice cooking, man. My guy's a chef. Let's do it. Let's go, Shohei. Ah, so that's the problem, is it? I thought I was being considerate for cooking for Asa, but I guess she's right. I think I do overestimate her appetite.
I need to eat less of your cooking if I'm going to shed these excessive pounds, and I need to think about my exercise regimen too.
You have an exercise regimen?
Beyond walking to and from work and hauling boxes of books around.
Asa shakes her head.
No, I don't. That's why I need to start one. If I don't, I'll keep gaining weight and then I'll prove my grandmother right. I don't really care about getting a partner, but I don't want her to be laughing at me. If I had a waistline like a Kitty Karen, I'm sure she'd stop teasing me.
Who's Kitty Karen? Some kind of model?
I guess you could say that, yes. She's a social media star. I've been following her Pound account
for a while. And this is one thing that's so cool about Sakura games, because I recently played Sakura Succubus on my own, and Rapid Pound is on there too, which is so cool. I like that, how it's interconnected. It's really fun. I like that a lot. I think I like to see that around. It's these small details you get from playing like other games that they made. It's just so cool.
She dresses up in a lot of cute outfits and takes photos just like this.
Asa holds her phone in for inspection and leans to check it out. And there it is, baby! There's the thumbnail! Woohoo! We back, baby! On the screen is a woman with what appears, like Asa said, to be a very cute outfit indeed. So much so it's actually a bit nauseating. The woman in the photograph, Kitty Karen I guess, is long pale hair tied back in 2 bunches, which is studded with a variety of cute little clips. She's wearing a long-sleeved sailor shirt. Why do I keep saying skirt for shirt? I don't understand this. Which is coupled with a pink high-waist skirt, which swooshes about her thighs. A pair of pink glasses are perched on her nose in one hand. She's clapping on a rainbow lollipop. This is actually really cool, and they love the cat thing too. Like, I realize Sakura games love the cat ears. Like, I like it, but try something new. Kitty Karen's pink her tongue pokes playfully out of her mouth to lap at the lollipop she's clutching, almost like a microphone.
So, what do you think? Isn't she cute?
She's pretty good. Again, I'm gonna be bluntly honest. This playthrough is me playing, so again, we're gonna save what we do here. But I'm also gonna be like, we can't say she's not. Like, they designed her for it. So I'm just gonna say yes. She's pretty cute, yeah. I can definitely see the appeal. I bet she took a long time to put her outfit together. She's wearing so much stuff in her hair.
I know, right? Kitty Karen's looks are always incredibly coordinated. I can tell she takes her appearance seriously. It's so brave of her to dress up like this on a regular. Her outfits are all really attention-grabbing. I love her clothes, but I'd be too shy to dress up like her.
I frown. You don't want to dress like that too, do you, Asa? I can't think of anything less Asa-like than Kitty Karen's ostentatious attire. Again, I have no idea how to say that word. I'm fucking sorry, man. I have no fucking clue to say that word right there. I really have no idea. Like I've said, Asa doesn't really do girly stuff. She never wears dresses apart from, I guess, an important family events like weddings. That was my impression of Asa, at least. But maybe she has hidden depths. Rather than refuting my query, she instead blushes and looks down at the table.
It wouldn't be bad. I guess to dress up like this every once in a while. I don't think I could pull it off, though. My face is too plain. I don't have the figure for it. If I tried, everybody would make a laugh at me.
Bad English there, but what am I gonna do?
I don't even need to give my grandmother even more ammunition to use against me.
Asa sighs and sets her phone down.
Well, whatever. I don't think I'd ever be able to work up the courage to dress in such a flashy way. I don't want people to staring at me. I like if my figure could look a bit like Kitty Karen's, though she's very slender. I bet her grandmother never laughs at her.
Well, I wonder. I wouldn't be surprised if Kitty Karen's clothes court a few laughs, with how over the top they are, especially given those cat ears. I can't understand what purpose they serve, if any. They seem completely extraneous. Big word. A big word is big. I don't understand it, dude. I mean, I kind of understand it, but I can't read it. And I'm not sure if they really go with her outfit either. I decided to keep my thoughts to myself, however. Asa is obviously a big Kitty Karen fan. I don't want to hurt her feelings. I have no idea what Kitty Karen's family might be thinking about her, but I know what I think about you, at least. I think you're plenty attractive, regardless of what you and her grandmother might think.
Do you really think that?
I do, yeah. I'm not just saying it either. You know I'm not that sort of guy who sugarcoats things. In my eyes, at least, you're just fine, but... I offer Asa a small smile. If you're unhappy with yourself, it's fine if you want to work on your body. Dying's alright. Oh my god, wait. No way, I said dying. Okay, then we're gonna scroll out a second. No, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean Asa. Don't die, please. Dieting's alright if you don't do it excessively. And I've heard exercise can be good for your health. If you're serious about this, then I'll back you up. You have my full support. I don't feel obligated to change your habits because of those things your grandmother said. Or, no, just don't feel obligated to change your habits because of those things your grandmother said. You don't owe her anything.
Well, I know that. Don't worry. I don't want to change because of her. I started thinking about my weight because she pointed it out. But after doing some research, I think I'd like to get into healthier habits. I'm not doing this for my grandmother. I want to do this for me.
Well, good. That's all that matters then. I'll be cheering for you from the sidelines, in fact. Maybe I could try and unearth some old fitness books from the storeroom. I'm sure we have plenty of them. That might be a bit outdated, though.
Thank you, Shohei. That's very kind of you.
Don't mention it. It's the least I can do, really. Asa looks happier now as she seizes the hold of her mug of beer and begins to drink. Once she's consumed about half of it, she sets the glass down and looks at me anew.
That's not everything, though. I actually have one more question.
Which is? I was wondering if I could...
I was wondering if I could take up jogging. I've heard that's a good way to stay in shape, and it should help me lose weight, too. I've never actually been jogging before, though, and the thought of going alone is a bit embarrassing. I don't like drawing attention to myself, but...
Asa's voice trails off, but I think I can see where this is going already. I've been around Asa for a long time, so it's easy for me to divine what he's trying to wrangling for. I didn't read that right, but sure. Do you want me to go jogging with you?
Yes, that's what I was hoping for, But would that be too much of a pain? I don't want to burden you.
Asa. I don't know where you got that silly idea, but you're not a burden.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You're a wonderful employee. I've never had the cause to complain about your conduct. You've been nothing but polite and helpful over the years, and I owe you a lot. If you want to ask a favor from me, you're more than welcome. I don't mind. I like it, in fact, when you rely on me. And to answer your question, no, I wouldn't mind going jogging with you.
You wouldn't?
I nod. I actually went through a bit of a fitness kick myself back in university. I went to the gym for a few months and it was pretty refreshing. Though I wound up dropping it. Same, dude. Same. Largely because my partner at the time, Ronko, who talked me into going to the gym in the first place, wound up dropping me. But I don't say that. I'd rather not talk about Ranko right now. I was thinking I should start taking my health more seriously again. I need to take better care of myself, and it'd be nice if we had a shared distance outside of work anyway.
I was thinking that too. We've known each other for a long time, but we hardly ever talk to one another when we're not in the store. I would like to become better friends with you, if that doesn't sound too forward.
It's a bit forward, yeah, but I don't mind if you consider you less of an employee at the moment anyway, and more as a friend. Now, since there's no time like the present, why don't you meet up at my house tomorrow morning? It's the weekend, so the store will be closed. We can stay as long as we want.
Right!
Nasa nods, her eyes alight with a newfound determination.
Thank you so much for listening to me, Shohei. You're really an amazing boss, and an amazing friend too. With you on my side, I'm sure I'll be able to do my best.
And with that being said, guys, this is the end of the first episode. It feels so weird to record one of these again. It's been so long since I've did this, and honestly, I had a lot of fun. And of course, I'm a little rusty, as you guys could tell. And this game did have a typo here and there, but I'm liking the first episode actually. So I'm looking forward to actually getting it done, and hopefully we can have some fun and just get through the series, because like I said in the update video, I have no clue where my channel's going. I'm trying old things, gonna try new things, gonna see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it, guys. So that being said, if you did enjoy this whole video of mine, and you do enjoy this game, then maybe leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back to part 2, because I did enjoy this recording session, so we'll see more next time. Ja